Hey guys, and welcome to Wednesday night live with Leanne, Winston, Psychic Medium. I hope you're all doing really well. Just wait for Facebook to jump in for a second. But while we're doing that, I would like to welcome those from United World Radio that are listening worldwide, and also those watching on the Binge Network as well. So we are going worldwide. So please do feel free to hashtag and let me know where you're watching from as well, so we can gauge how far we are actually going. Hey Shanti, I hope you're well, honey. And hi Catherine, lovely to see you all coming on and joining in. And we've got Sharon saying hi as well. So I hope you guys have all had a lovely Wednesday. I can't believe it is Wednesday already. It only seems like a few days ago we were doing this last week. So hey Charlene, I hope you're doing really well, honey. And Charlene is just letting us know that she is from Adelaide. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, the things are moving so fast. Hey Jess. And we're going to say hi Terry, hi Mum. My mum's watching. Mum never misses. And Alana was the other one I tried to click on when I actually moved as well. And Brianna. Hi, guys. Oh, and we've got Rosanna here as well. So welcome. I've got a few other people just saying hello, Wanda. Hi, honey. How you going? So welcome, guys, and welcome to. There's some new faces there that I haven't seen, or new names I haven't seen before as well. So welcome to those new people to my page. We have new people joining in all the time. Hey, Catherine. So Catherine is from Adelaide. Beautiful, excellent. So, guys, just before I forget, I would like to ask you to help me to spread the love. And if you know of somebody that would be interested in watching these shows or joining in, please do let them know that we're on it. They can watch the replay or they can join in live for the chance to ask questions and stuff like that as well. So we've got the beautiful Annette, and thank you once again. I'm still on a high. Beautiful Annette sent me some flowers and chocolates today. So I think it's the very first time in a long time that I have actually that I've actually received like flowers at the door like that. So it was an amazing surprise. So she can still shop me. Charlene says, great to have everyone's energy. It is. It's lovely to see everybody joining in. Hi, Kylie. Hope you're doing really well, honey, as well. And Ashley over there in Canada is saying good morning. Good morning, hon. I hope you had a good night's rest, and that it's not too cold over there for you guys as well. Thank you, Charlene. I do appreciate you spreading the love and everybody else that is helping me do that at the same time. We will get into messages very shortly, and answering your questions, I should say. So I just wanted to run through a couple of things. Firstly, to spread the love. Also, hashtag let me know where you're from, as a couple of people already have done, because it's a great way to monitor how far we are actually getting out with this as well. And if you are watching from my page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, or Body, Mind and Spirit, the Live Hub, or anywhere else that we may be cross-posted to, you do need to jump over here onto mytimetv.live, and so you can actually comment here in the background. So if you're noticing your comments aren't getting seen, it's very possible that you are on a page that is being cross-posted to, rather than being here in the live broadcast. So if you're here on My Time TV, I can bring up your comments on screen and do it that way. Now, just before I do start answering questions, I want to just acknowledge what's going on universally at the moment, because a lot of us are being tested. We do feel like we are being put through that ringer, so to speak, and things are really pushing boundaries for a lot of us at the moment, and a lot of people are getting fed up please know that the universe is going through some major things this year. Now, I think a lot of this stuff that we are experiencing at the moment, we haven't actually felt for something like 30 years. So for some of us, we've never felt the universe going through so many retrogrades and solar storms and so many moons, like the consistency of more than one full moon in a month and stuff like that. So please know that all this stuff plays havoc on us. We feel it within our bodies, whether it's physically or it's emotionally. It is important to acknowledge this stuff. Look at the patterns that you may find yourself be going through and take note, acknowledge them. I'm a big believer in acknowledging stuff, giving gratitude and letting it go, and go with the flow so you're not reacting, you're not fighting that energy, because the more we fight it, the tighter and the more exhausted we get, the more fed up we get. All right. So I want to say, take some time for yourselves. Have your space, whether it's just 5 minutes or take an hour here and an hour there where you can get it, and just have your space without other people's energies being in it or allowing other people's energy to affect you as well. Because I do feel that at the moment, it's really important for us to nurture ourselves and look after the physical as well as the emotional and the spiritual sort of side of things as well. So if we can do that, we bring in that balance, that harmony, things are going to flow and big opportunities will open up. So keep that in mind. Be productive in manifesting what you're wanting in your life as well, rather than sitting back and just waiting for things to happen. Have that clear picture and work towards what it is that you want in your life and allow that energy to move, because the universe will work with us when we do that. So that's something to keep in mind. Hopefully that helps a few of you understand a little bit more of what you are going through and what it is that you're looking for as well. So I'm going to start with this one. So this is Luke's. Hey, and I did get your message, hun. Sorry, I hadn't had time to reply to it. Will I get approved for the house that I've applied for? And I got the answer yes when I was reading your inbox that you sent me a few minutes ago, honey. So I do feel yes is the answer there. Okay, see that house being yours. See yourself laying your furniture out in a to where you want it. See yourself excuse me, living in it, and the universe will help along those lines. So, all right, so I'm just going to flick the mouse, and where it stops tonight is where we're going to read from. All right, so Josephine says, I would like to know if my spirit guides or past loved ones has any messages for me, and if their guidance or love or on love and career. Thank you. Honey, you can actually do a meditation or sit and clear your mind to connect with your spirit guides at any time. And I'm a big believer in us doing that ourselves. If you want a guided meditation to help you do that, on my website, leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com, I might actually just quickly drop that up on the page as well. Whoops, show. That is my website where you can go into the online shop and you can find a guided meditation there to connect with your guides. I think it's like $8.95 and you download that and you can listen to it as many times as you like. Now, okay. Career. I feel like I've got a little bit of a change with the career side of it coming in. I actually feel like I want to push your boundaries more, honey. So whether you're getting a little bit bored or a little bit fed up with what you're doing at the moment, because I do feel there is a little bit of frustration around work, career for you as well. I just feel like I need to be pushing your boundaries a little bit more. So stepping out of that comfort zone, taking on a little bit more of a different role with that. I actually feel like I want to acknowledge a relationship. So if you're not in a relationship, that got me playing with my ring on my finger. That is why I was spirits playing in my hair too, why I was holding my hand up. I feel like I want to be looking at a relationship and things moving quite quickly with that side of it. So if you aren't currently in a relationship, I want to put you in a relationship very soon. I see the number 7, so whether I'm looking at 7th month or the 7th of a month, but I feel like I want to put the piece of jewelry on the finger as well. So whether it's a gift or it's as in the ring, so to speak, I do feel that I've got positive changes around relationship and growth coming this year with that side of it. So honey, I wish you, Josephine, all the very best with that as well. And Barbara's just saying, hello, lovely lady. Anything for me? Honey, if you can ask more of a direct question, that would be perfect, please. So, guys, just keep that in mind. Try to ask more direct questions so I can get to more of you, okay? Terry, anything from Uncle Brian, please? Now, I get a very cheeky energy with his energy. I do feel like he was big in life, as in a big heart, big energy in that side of it. And I get the reference to there. Oh, God, he could talk. I keep wanting to talk nonstop with him, but I don't necessarily want to say anything in particular. So whether he just liked to have his voice heard or have people listen to him, the stories, I just get the reference to there's a lot of loving energy. He's got his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride, but I also feel like there was something going on around the heart, the chest area for him as well. So I get the reference to looking at that side of it being an issue with his health, okay? But lots of love and pride coming through for you as well. I feel like I've got the whispers, so whether he whispers in your ear at times and you hear that. All right, so I'll just leave that with you. Hey, Jess, I hope you're doing well, honey. Vanessa, I'll read this one, honey, and I will bring it down because it is a big one. Hi, Leanne, hope you're well. My sister has been through so much very emotionally and physically over the past year or more. I was wondering if there is any messages from past loved ones coming through for her, and also what her future may hold for her. Thank you. Now, honey, I actually feel that your sister is going to help others through her experience. So to me, the heartache that she has been through, and I actually feel like there is trauma to a degree there as well, that she is going to heal from, and she is healing from, and she's going to help other people that have been through similar things as what she has. I do feel restless with your sister's energy, so I want to say she can't sit still, because I just feel like I'm constantly on the go with her energy with that side of it. I do want to say she needs to ground herself a little bit more. So do the grounding, do the breathing, and clear her mind so she can see the bigger picture as well. Your sister's very bright, and I get whatever she puts her mind to. Sorry, Spirit keeps digging me in the back of the head, tickling my head. Whatever your sister puts her mind to, she can make it happen. All right. So I do feel the hardest part is behind her. There is positive things coming as well for her, and opportunities. If it feels right, she needs to jump on it, is the reference I get with that. All right. So beautiful. So Kirsty is from the York Peninsula. Hey, honey, I hope it's nice over there. Not too cold as yet. Shakti says, may I please ask what is best to do at this time with career? I don't actually want to make any changes just yet, honey. I feel like I need to sit still for a moment and allow everything to catch up. And then I get the reference to wanting to put the study books in front of you and move on in that. So taking things to the next stage with that side of it, okay? It's all in the timing I get at the moment, all right? So I wish you all the very best with that. Okay, Ashton. Hi, Leanne. Any messages from my cousin whose mum has, for my cousin whose mum has passed, please? Okay. Okay. There's lots going on around her. All right. Sorry, her mum is talking a million miles an hour, and I feel like I'm in this whirlwind of energy with her. So I do feel that her energy is a little bit hectic at the moment. I'm just asking her to slow down so I can understand what she says. So I want to say her mum could get very focused on things and get very carried away at times. So to me, it's the feeling that your cousin's mum would go bull at a gate and get very throw herself into a lot of things, and that's what the focus would be on, not the bigger picture. So I do feel that there's a lot of energy that is quite hectic around your cousin at the moment. I feel like there's a lot going on for both of you actually as well with that side of it. So your cousin's mum is very busy doing things. I get the talking, so a lot of talking, but not necessarily talking about a lot of things. Could talk very quickly as well. I do feel that there's a lot of love and pride comes through, because I want to say, yeah, Auntie has a hand on her heart, which is pride, love and pride for not only her child, but I want to say you too. So not just your cousin, but for you as well. And I do want to say thank you for being there to support your cousin in the way that you do as well since her passing, because I do get the reference to illness with her. I feel like I've got cancer or something spread through the body with her. Her energy is here, there, and everywhere. So I want to say feeling very much at peace, very free of the body, and because I do feel before her passing, her body was limiting her to a degree as well. So I feel like she could talk forever with that, but I get a very wonderful, beautiful, loving energy there as well. So I'll leave you with that. Okay, Beck says, hello, just wondering if you have any messages on my mum. Okay. Okay, another one that's very deep in thought. Okay, honey. All right. Is mum passed over? Because I'm not actually picking up on mum's energy. I feel like I need to be looking more so at you. So if mum is passed over, I'm very sorry, but I'm not actually connecting with her energy. But I do feel like I need to be looking at you and what's going on around you at the moment, honey. I get the reference to you're very good at looking after everybody else and putting everybody else before yourself. Spirit is just making reference to you need to start focusing on you. I do feel there's some changes going on around you currently, but it's the feeling that it's to do with the timing. So this energy around you does feel like it's very much up in the air at the moment, but it will soon settle down, okay? When you put yourself first, honey, everything else is going to follow and fall in place. I want to say looking at your hormones as well. Now, I'm not getting warning bells go off, or I'm not sensing I need to say there's a baby in waiting or anything like that. I just feel like I've got hormonal changes around you too, Beck. So I want to say just looking at that side, like I said, I'm not getting warning bells. It's just about maintaining that and looking at the change, because I feel like your body's under stress at the moment. All right. So can I leave you with that? Sorry, hon, that I'm not picking up on mum's energy, but sometimes it just happens like that. Okay. Sarah says, hi, Leanne. I hope you are well. Thank you, honey. I am. Will I get permanent work soon? Yes. And I actually get the number 8 around you. So whether I'm looking at the 8th of the month or the 8th as in the August in that side of it. So yes, I do feel that. Okay. Jess says, just wondering if you could tell me if the guy I'm talking to will turn into a relationship, and so if so, do you think it will happen? Not sensing it at this stage, honey. All right. That door's still open to wait and see. Now, I like the way that Spirit just puts that, but that decision hasn't been made. So whether you are sort of you're feeling ready to move forward at the moment, I just get the reference to not at this stage. All right. So it's not more direct in that way. Okay. Okay, Ruth. Hey, honey. Hi, Leanne. Wanting to know, is my sister around, or any messages, please? I have a very sick friend and there may be a connection. Okay. All right. I get the reference to your sister very much. I think are very much in her own head with that. I keep wanting to push my hair to the side of my face as I'm connecting to her energy. So I don't know if that's something you do at times, or she used to sit and push her fringe to the side. I just get the reference to being very much drawn around the hair. So I want to say, if you're getting that, look at what's going on in your life at the moment. And I always say, trust what you see, and English would help. Trust what you feel, think, see, and hear, and you know, okay? Because I do feel very strongly that your sister lets you know that she is around there through the touching sort of side of it. Now, for some reason, I feel like with your friend, I need to be looking at platelets. So I want to be looking at the blood. So I'm not too sure what is changing or has changed in her blood, but I'm looking at the platelets. So your sister is actually drawing me to that for your ill friend with that side of her, okay? Pardon me, I get the reference to there's a bit going on, so whether medication needs to be changed or we're changing treatments sort of thing. I just get the reference to the adjustment of that around, okay? Your sister wants to give me July. Now, I'm not sure why she is taking me to July, but she is making me feel like July is going to be a significant month for you too, honey. All right, so just look at what is being put in front of you in July. She says you'll know what she's talking about when the time is right. All right, so she's not giving me a clearer picture on that. She just wants me to acknowledge that side of it as well. I need to say happy birthday for the birthday literally either just been or about to be, okay? Sorry, I just had to question something then. So she's just making reference to saying acknowledging that birthday as well. So that's her way of letting you know that she still is very much around, okay? All right. So Stacey says, I hope you are well. Thank you. I am, honey. Melbourne, is there any messages from my Nan, please? Oh, okay. I get a very soft, loving energy with your Nan, honey. So I feel like I've got the big smile with her. So would I be right in saying her face would always light up? I'm going to say you make that eye contact, you would see that beautiful smile on her face, the soft, gentle energy with that. For some reason, I feel like I need to play in your hair too. But I actually want to put rollers or curl her hair with that. So she makes me feel like she took a lot of pride in her hair. I actually feel like her hair had started to change a little bit before her passing. So whether you started to notice it getting a little bit thinner, I just get the reference to the change around that. There's a lot of pride, honey, that comes in around you. And she says, plan the travel. Okay, so whether you're looking at planning a trip or you're needing to plan a trip, she just says plan the travel. All right, so can I leave you with that? Thanks, hun. Kelly's just saying hello. Hi, honey. How you going? Lovely that you're able to join us tonight. Thank you, Leanne. I really do appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Rosanna. That's lovely. Thanks, hun. All right. So, Ashley, any messages from Mum, from my sis, any messages for Mum from my sister, please? It's warming up finally. Yay! We're getting colder. You're getting warmer. We don't get snow. Not here. Not like you guys do. Now, okay, from messages for Mum from sister. Okay, I actually feel like your mum connects with your sister through her dreams. So I want to say, tell Mum to look at the dreams that she's having, because I do get the reference to the messages come through the dreams. The dreams seem so real. Now, that is your sister's soul with your mum at that time. I actually feel like I'm looking at a book of photos as well. So whether your mum sits with photos or yourself, and we'll look through the memories of your sister, I do feel that. Okay, thank you. I do get the reference to her soul being there as well. Now, I don't know if your mum has a piece of your sister's hair from when she was little. I just feel like I've got the few strands of hair, whether the ribbon's around it or there's a little bow around it, but she wants me to acknowledge the hair. I actually feel like she sits and she plays in your mum's hair at times too. So she just makes me feel like she's doing the stroking in that side of her, okay? she says that she always finds a way to communicate with Mum and let her know that she's around. Look at the birds. Now, I feel like I've got a bird with a bit longer beak than what we would normally get here. So whether it's like a honey eater or something that would stick its beak in to suck out the pollen out of the flowers, so to speak, I just feel like she's representing herself in the way of the birds as well. So I'll leave you with that one, honey. All right. Sarah says, hi, Leanne. I'd like to get a past life regression done, but I'm concerned it won't work on me. Do you think I should go ahead with it? Honey, I guess only you are the one that knows the answer to that. I guess if you're a little bit concerned it's not going to work, I don't think it will. All right. So to me, when you're sort of going in there with that questioning and that unsure energy, I don't think it's going to work. So I think when the time is right, you will know when to do that as well. So I want to say probably not just yet at the moment. Okay. So we've got Leanne from Melbourne. Kylie's saying, hope you're feeling better now. I am. Still not 100%, honey. My back is still killing me, but certainly a lot better than I was come Thursday last week. So my my poor body hasn't had time to rest this week, but hopefully tomorrow will be my day to have some me time and just to take things easy. So staying in bed would be nice for a bit longer. Okay. Okay, so where do we land? Hey, Sharon. Hope you're doing well, honey. All right. Luke, I have answered your question earlier on in the piece. Thank you, Vanessa. Lovely to see you here as well, honey. I hope you're doing well. And we've got Sharon from Port Lincoln. Excellent. Honey, I'm over your way in Port Lincoln on October long weekend. Miracles are going to run a expo there. So I will be over there doing readings. So we may even get to see you there as well. Sorry, I'm reading this as well. It was crossed. Beautiful. I'm not too sure what that was about, hun, but oh, good. Okay, Jasmine. Hey, Leanne. Hope you're good. I was wondering if there's any messages from Kathy and Peckham. Beautiful. So you're letting us know where you're from. Now, okay. I get a beautiful, loving energy that comes through when you ask about Kathy, honey. Okay, so I do feel that I've got a very quiet sort of energy there as well, but a very positive energy at the same time. So I do feel that she was more of a positive person. I get that she looks to the good of everything and wants to see the good in everybody. And I get that her life wasn't always easy because she's showing me the roller coaster. So to me, I just feel like I've got ups and downs, but at the same time feeling very grateful for the life that I had as well with that side of her. Okay, she keeps giving me the angel wings and halo, and I do get there is a little bit of a cheeky side to her because I feel like I need to acknowledge her as being an angel. So whether you reference her as your angel in heaven, or she sees it like she says she's your angel looking over you, I just need to acknowledge the angel reference with that. Now, I feel like you've got something of hers that was passed down. So whether it's a piece of jewelry or something that you may have been given, I just get the reference to the significance of the keepsake side of it. So I just need to say, please know her energy is very much with you. Very loving energy, as I said, and very much on top of things, very free, very peaceful sort of feeling with her. Okay. Nita says, hi, Leanne. I love the stars and the hearts. Is there any messages for me from my loved ones, please? Sydney, your hashtag Sydney, wonderful, and she has shared the love, wonderful. Guys, feel free to hit the heart button as well and set the fireworks going off on the page for everybody because that does look quite pretty as well. So, okay. need to I have a male energy that comes in around you, and for some reason it keeps playing with the side of my nose. So I want to say you get that touching at times. So this is this gentleman's energy. Now I do feel like I've got more of a grandfather figure with that, but I get there's a lot of wisdom to this gentleman that comes through. He wants me to acknowledge the changes you've been going through the last 6 to 8 months. Okay. I do feel that this energy is going to improve around you, but he's making reference to just allow the energy to move, the timing. It will start to show itself a little bit differently as well very soon. Look at the opportunities that are coming up as well. So I do feel that Spirit, they keep playing in my hair tonight. Spirit is trying to get your attention lately. So trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because they are very much around you in that sense. All right. So I will leave you with that. And his love, like I said, I feel like it's a grandfather figure with that side of it. Okay. So my daughter wasn't even looking at me this time. Beautiful. Okay. Rosanna says that makes sense. Wonderful, honey. Kylie. Okay. Kylie, with your energy, honey, I feel a little bit frustrated, but I feel like I'm around business with that at the moment. So whether you're getting a little bit frustrated in yourself or you're needing or wanting to change things up, I get this energy for you, honey, is going to move very soon as well. But I get, look at the growth, and I want to bring things in a little bit differently as well. I've got a female energy that's stepping in, and I get the reference to a grandmother figure for you, but I feel like I need to acknowledge mum's side of the family or acknowledge mum. So the closeness in the relationship with mum. Okay. This lady's energy is very soft, and I want to say very quietly spoken, very loving as well. And I get this beautiful smile. Now, I feel that you have a picture sitting somewhere of this lady in a frame as well. So a grandmother figure with that side of it. Whether the photo hasn't been out recently or it's something that needs to be moved, I just get the reference to there is the photo in the small frame with her with a beautiful big smile. Okay. Look at August, honey. August is going to bring some changes around you. I get the reference to it's positive changes, but it's got growth and it's got potential with it as well. So I want to say don't limit yourself. All right. So look at what comes up. All right. So wishing you all the best with that as well. Okay. Wanda is in Adelaide. Stacey is giving us the praying hands. Beautiful. Vanessa is Tumut. I'm not too sure where that is, honey. Sounds interesting. Vanessa, can you tell me if I'll go permanent at work? Yes, but not quite as soon as what I feel that you would like to. It's coming, but just not quite as quickly as you would like it to, is the reference I get with that. Okay, so just skipping over a couple of these because some of these I'm noticing are repeated. Rosanna says, I thought it was my hormones. Okay, yep, very much drawn to the hormones. All right. I actually feel like I'm going to say increase fish into your diet, honey. So whether it's about balancing hormones through the fish, like through food diet, I just get the reference with that side of it. Okay. Joey. Hey, Joey. Joey says, hi, Leanne. Just wondering if you have any guidance with work. All right. I get there's frustration around that at the moment. I want to say you're very much a thinker, very much in your own head a lot as well with that side of it. I do feel that you think a lot of things, but you don't actually express a lot of that stuff that you need to. There's a lot of bright ideas in, I want to say, in that head, but it's a feeling that I need to put the ideas out there. All right, speak up, be heard, because I just get the reference to by doing that, the energy is going to change around work for you with that side of it. I do want to say there is growth. There is frustrating energy at the moment, but it's going to bring growth with that as well. Okay. But I do feel at the moment it's that feeling like there's something holding you back. So to me, I want to say it's going to be around timing that's going to fall into place. But look what comes up around work in the next couple of months. All right. I do feel that is positive with what is coming up in that sense. All right. So Joey, I wish you all the very best. Okay, Vicky says, hi, Leanne. I'm from Yoy. Ah, beautiful. I'm not sure where that is either, Vicky, but thank you for sharing, honey. And we have Dee saying, hi, I'm in Cairns. Would love some guidance on my marriage, please. Oh, okay. As I'm feeling very rejected at the moment. Thanks. Now, honey, I straight away when you asked about your marriage, I got communication. So I do feel that the communication has broken down a lot lately as well. So whether it's about opening up that communication, saying how you're feeling, because I do feel that you're taken for granted to a degree as well. So when you step up and you demand that respect, and you communicate that, I get that things are going to change, but I do feel that it is about you setting your boundaries and taking that stand. Okay, honey? I want to say this is a hurdle at the moment. So to me, I think a lot of us are feeling really restless in a lot of ways in relationship, not just in romance, but also in friendships and different things like that. So I think a lot of it is to do with the universal energy at the moment. All right. So I wish you all the very best with that as well. And Naomi, yes, honey, you are here and welcome for joining in. And thank you for the reminder. Joey's just from Mount Gambier. I'm down your way in November sometime, I think it is, doing an expo there as well. I must get back there and do a live show too this year. Guys, if you're watching from Leanne Winston's Psychic Medium or Body, Mind and Spirit, the Live Hub, or anywhere else that this may be getting cross-posted to, please jump over to mytimetv.live. You will see the link that has Facebook mytimetv.live and a series of numbers on it above this video. If you jump over and click on that, it will take you directly into the broadcast here, so I can actually see your comments here. So if you are commenting and not seeing your comments come up, it's very possible that you are on the wrong page. So we'd love you to jump over here so I can see it and put it up as well. In that way. Okay, Naomi is from Shell Harbour. Oh, that sounds lovely, near the water. Okay, Tina, hi, lovely lady. I hope you're well, honey. Thank you for dropping in and saying hello. Sans SB is from Adelaide. Beautiful. Tara says, hi, Leanne, I'm from Sydney. I recently lost my brother-in-law. He was killed in a car accident. So you have any messages from him for us? I'm so sorry, honey, for your loss and your families. Now, I get, okay. His energy isn't very strong, honey, and this is quite common for somebody that hasn't passed that long ago. So sometimes they can take a little bit of time. Sometimes spirit can actually feel a little bit shocked that they have passed in the way they did or how quickly they passed. Now, for me, I feel like your brother-in-law passed very instantly, so I don't feel that he held on to any pain before his passing. He makes me feel like I'm here one moment and I'm gone the next, but it's that feeling like I'm looking around not knowing where I am at the same time. So I do get there is that little bit of a shock syndrome, what I call the shock syndrome to him in that sense with that, okay? I do feel that I want to say his wife has felt his energy around her since his passing, but I also get the reference to the grieving is still very raw in that side of it. For some reason, I feel like he lays next to her at night. So whether she feels him in bed with her, I just get the reference to he is present around the family. I actually feel like I want to try and wipe away her tears. Now, I also feel like you don't have the clear picture of what happened just yet with the car accident. So whether the investigation hasn't been released or there's more information to come out on the car accident, I just get you're going to get the answers that are needed soon with that. Okay. I keep seeing a white dove, but I feel like the dove is spreading its wings to take off. So I do get that reference to that freedom sort of side of it. But keep I don't know if she or yourself is being drawn to the birds, the signs being put in front of you, or a bird that keeps turning up. I just keep seeing the bird, the wings in that way. So I do feel he is trying very hard to communicate, but he's, like I said, his energy is very very weak at the moment, but that will soon change. All right. Some spirits just take a little bit longer than others. Okay. Vicky says, Leanne, do you think we will get more, yes, grandchildren? Anything on my relationship? Thank you, honey. I want to put 2 more grandchildren around you. So I was very much drawn to that as well. I actually feel like on relationship, I've got change going through. So I want to say relationship is ending in the way that you know it, but moving into a new period, a new energy in that side of it. So I do feel like I've got exciting energy building up around that. Okay. So moving into a different stage, I guess, is probably more the word to use with that. Okay, so I'm just flicking the cursor and wherever it stops. Leah, hi honey. Hey Leanne, just wondering if my grandfather or any other past loved ones have any messages for me, my nana and my my family. Now I do feel that your grandfather is very much around your grandmother, around your nana, because I get that very loving, that very close energy as well. I kind of feel like they were inseparable when he was here in that way. So she feels his energy around her, and I get the reference. Sorry, I get the reference to he keeps or they keep the routines going. So I do feel that he is still very much there with her to go through the daily routines. He was tickling the top of my head, so I don't know if he was very good at distracting you or to be sort of distracting in that way, but he just sort of made me laugh, and he had a giggle when he touched the top of my head as well. So please know, I want to say you get that at times too, so know that that's him trying to get your attention. All right, lots of love and lots of pride coming through there. Okay. Amanda, honey, if you could try and ask more of a direct question, that would be great, honey, so I can get to more of you. So you can give me advice in my life. Okay, Naomi, Leanne, can you please ask my guides to give me advice on changing my life? Honey, you can do that. You can ask them. So ask them to step in. Tell them exactly what it is you want them to do and give them the permission to go ahead and do it, and they will. So I get you have that conversation with them and they will certainly listen. But remember to give them permission to go ahead and do it. All right. Stacey, I got yes before even reading your question. Will my brother be okay? Yes, I do feel that he will be. All right. Sending him love and healing as well. Okay. Let me just flick the Charlene question. Should I stay or should I go? I get stay, honey. Stay was a very strong answer there. All right. So I'm going to say staying for now. All right. So wish you all the well, all good with that, all the best. Kim, will my daughter be able to move soon? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's in the next 6 to 8 weeks, honey. I want to put changes around that. All right. So if it's not moving in the next 6 to 8 weeks, choices are made or decisions are made in the next 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm very drawn around that side of it as well. Vanessa says, will I complete the course I'm doing, and will I complete enrolled nursing course as well as anyone who passed away? I'm just going to concentrate on your first two questions, honey. Yes and yes. All right. When you put your mind to something, you make it happen. All right. Sarah, I think I answered yours and I got yes for that earlier on by memory. Hi, Leanne, can you see permanent work for me soon? Yes. I want to say August. All right. Whoops, sorry, the button's been a little bit sensitive. Okay, so guys, if you've already asked a question, try not to ask a second, because I would like to try and share the love, so to speak, and get to more of you in that way as well. All right, Catherine says, will I progress in my new job? Yes, I feel like I've got about 3 months with that though, honey. So I want to say it's about finding your feet and finding that base and then starting to progress. Changes come in 3 months is the reference I get there. I actually want to put the study books in front of you. So whether there is the need to do a little bit more study with progression, but I just feel like I've got change with that. And I feel a little bit tired with your energy. So whether you're feeling a little bit run down at the moment, I just get the reference to looking at that as well. Okay. Listen to your body. Sorry, my body's saying it needs my neck to crack, but it won't. Taylor, I don't think I've answered one for you tonight, huh? Hey, beautiful lady, do you see me meeting someone, getting a partner anytime in the near future? Feeling very lonely lately. Thank you. Yes, hun. I want to say let your walls down, because I kind of feel like you're protecting your heart at the moment. So whether you're sort of blocking out having a relationship, I just feel like it's about opening yourself up. Be you, have fun doing it. And I get the reference to, yes, I want to put you in a relationship before the end of this year, comfortably in a relationship before the end of this year. So I wish you well. Your honey, God, English would help. Josephine, honey, you are very welcome. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking for names that I haven't read for. Linko? Sorry, darling, if I said your name wrong. I don't know who would call you darling in spirit as well. So hello. I feel like I've got a female reference that says hi, darling, to you. All right. That is passed over. Very much around you, a very strong energy as well. Okay. Kelly is from Keaton in Victoria. Hey, honey. Casey, anything from my partner who passed? Here one moment, gone the next. Oh, sorry, that just came out. Would I be right in saying, honey, that he was here one moment, gone the next, so passed very suddenly? I feel like I've got the ups and downs with him. So would I be right in saying you could be on a little bit of an emotional roller coaster at times, because he just wants to acknowledge that sort of up and down sort of feeling with that side of it, okay? I do feel very much at peace with him, and I need to acknowledge the tattoo. Now, I'm not sure if he's showing me a tattoo he has or a tattoo that somebody has got in his honor, but I do get the reference to the tattoo, and I feel like I've got a circular design in that side of it. All right, so please know he is very much around you and very much at rest. All right, okay. I feel like you hear his voices his voice at times, hon. All right, so he finds a way to communicate with you. All right. Emma, hello. What do you see in my relationship with my partner? Will we stay together? Oh, okay. Sorry, spirit is squealing in my ear with that one. Okay, I feel For some reason, honey, I feel like the signs are being put in front of you. So Spirit is trying to get your attention. Looking at what is going on with your relationship, I feel like I'm looking at change with your partner. I actually feel like you're outgrowing your partner at times too. So I get the frustration there as well, but I get the reference to the need to communicate, need to speak up. So whether there's times that you sort of bite your tongue to keep the peace, or you don't want to upset the apple cart, so to speak, I just get the reference to communication is needed. All right. Bianca says, when roughly will I meet my person? I like the way you put that, hun. August, September is coming up. So I do feel this year, but I feel like look at who's around you in August, September. All right. So wishing you all the very best with that. Wow, so many. Okay, Simone. Hi, hun. Anything for me regarding kids? All right, honey, I just feel like I've got a little bit of unsettled energy, but things will start to pick up after that. So to me, I just feel like we're about to hit a little bit of a hurdle, but it's going to settle. Don't take it personally is the reference I get with that. So to me, I feel like there's a little bit of uneasy energy, or energy that is in heightened a little bit. I just hear don't take it personally, because it's not aimed personally at you, but is the feeling that it's a little bit frustrating at the same time. This energy will pass through and things will work out okay. Now, honey, I was going to message you and Tony tonight, and I haven't got to that to do that as yet, but the new Murray Bridge show that you and Tony were invited to is also being rescheduled for the 12th, Wednesday the 12th of June. So hopefully I will see you both there. All right. So I wish you all the very best with that, hun, but just breathe, ground yourself. This energy will move. All right. Did I answer that, honey? I think I did. Sankilo, sorry, hun, was there the same message? Not too sure. I think I answered that, and I think it was a yes with that side of it. So wishing you all the best with that. You're growing too. Changes. There's changes. But I feel like I've got positive changes with that, hun. All right. Okay, Catherine, I don't think I've done one for you, honey. Is there anything from my partner's gran? We would love to hear from her. Okay. Would I be right in saying she used to keep the old material? So whether it's old hankies or it's table runners, tablecloths, the old white, what feels like cotton to me, and I feel like it's very well pressed and looked after. I want to say the heritage stuff sort of thing, so I do feel that it's very old. So whether that was handed down from her mother, but I just get the age comes with it, and I feel like it has outgrown her in that way with that. I do feel that you smell her around you at times. So to me, whether it's her perfume, I just get that odor that she gives you a waft of at times to let you know that she is very much around you in that side of it. Now, who's got the ashes in the urn? So to me, she's making me feel like I'm getting tangled up. So I don't know if she used to knit and would get tangled up in the knitting or the crocheting, the wool sort of thing. She just is getting me all tangled up in my headset. She can stop that. Thank you. All of a sudden, I need to acknowledge the urn or the ashes in the urn. So whether her ashes are in the urn or somebody has kept them in that sense, it may not even be hers, but all of a sudden I'm getting the reference to the ashes in the urn. All right. So maybe ask your partner what that means to him, because I just get the reference to looking at the ashes. All right. She's a busy lady. I want to say she kept herself very busy minded as well. All right. So I'll leave you with that. Okay. What do we got? Joey, Hannah, I've answered your question earlier on about work. Okay, so Robin, hey honey, I haven't seen you for a little bit. Hi Leanne, will my divine connections business take off? Yes. All right, just got to get past these little hurdles, honey. Remember, not everything happens overnight. All right. Practice makes perfect. Chloe, hi, do you see me having any children? Yes, hun, I hope you're well. Not just yet for a while though. I get you've got things to do. So to me, honey, it's the feeling that there's things you want to focus on and achieve before going down that track. All right. So definitely not in the next 12 months is the reference I get. Don't be in a hurry is what I'm hearing. Okay. So I wish you all the very best with that as well. All right. Sandra, hi Leanne. We're about to launch a new program. I get exciting. Just wondering if there are any messages regarding if we will succeed. Yes, honey, I get it. It's very exciting. So yes, I do feel that you will succeed. It's just going to take a little bit of work is the reference I get. So to me, it's the feeling it might get off to a bit of a slow start and then it will take off. But for me, I do get yes. You hold on to stress around your stomach is the feeling I get too. So I want to say make sure that you just acknowledge that energy and you let it go. All right. So wishing you all the very best. But yeah, very exciting. Look at the marketing. All right. So whether you want to take a little bit of a different approach with the marketing, I do get the reference to it's taking that next step. All right. And it's exciting but nervous at the same time. So I wish you all the very best with that. All right. I don't know who keeps saying but I am finding myself doing it too. Beck's pregnant. Congratulations, honey. I don't know. Did I pick up pregnancy with you? It's okay. Thank you. Beautiful. Not too sure what that was. Sorry, Beck. English would help. I don't know if you get tongue-tied a little bit or lost for your words a bit lately, honey, but I just feel like with your energy, that's what I'm doing. I was trying to say I'm not too sure what I brought up for you, but I remember touching base with you and answering a question, so I might have to look back on that. All right, so congratulations on the pregnancy. Marissa says, hello, Leanne, will I get into the course this year? Yes, but I want to say later this year, honey. So I am being more drawn to later. Hey, Anna. I can't believe we're nearly out of time already. Hey, Sandra. You're very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. All right, I'm just going through and having a quick look at any feedback. Hi, Leanne, Luke, this time. Oh, okay, you're all swapping names. Hey, Luke. All right. Hey, Fawn. I hope you're well, honey. So, good morning. All right. There is so many questions here, but unfortunately, we can't get to everybody at once. But, guys, know that you can communicate with spirit. They hear our thoughts. They hear our words in that sense. Okay, so when you're missing somebody or you've got a loved one that you want to communicate, speak through your thoughts, or you can speak out loud if you want to. Just trust what you feel back. Okay, I always say trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because that is how spirit will communicate with us. We don't always need a medium to communicate for us. We can do that. They can hear. I quite often get told, please tell my loved one I love them or I miss them or something along that lines. They know that. They hear you. They feel your energy, your emotions in that sense. So please know that you can do that at any time. So I always say acknowledge those that are here with you and those that are passed over as well. All right. So it just keeps their memories going. Ashley says, thank you so much, lovely. You are very welcome. All right, guys. I think, sorry, I got my Sydney recently. Tara, honey, I'd answered your question before. Do realise, guys, that there is a bit of a delay in the questions, and I get behind a little bit. I have literally just got up to the questions at 9 o'clock, so I'm half an hour behind with your questions as well. And do you ever come to Adelaide? I am in Adelaide Hills, honey, Mount Barker. So yes, I do. I'm down in Adelaide. Let me think what I've got coming up. Adelaide Expo is the next one. I'm in Adelaide for the 22nd and 23rd of June. So I will touch on that, guys. Coming up, I have, where am I? The 12th of June, I have rescheduled my show that I had to cancel last week in Murray Bridge. So if you'd like tickets for that, they certainly are available. I will, hopefully tonight, if not first thing tomorrow morning, I will edit the event page so it's got the up-to-date details on that. So you can certainly get tickets for that at the Murray Bridge Greyhound track for next week. For the 12th of June. Third week, I'm in Port Pirie. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the dates. I know the first weekend I've got a gorgeous school friend's wedding. Second weekend, I'm home. Third weekend, I'm in Port Pirie. Then the 22nd and 23rd, I'm working at Adelaide Expo. And then the week after that, I am on the Saturday out at Yearly Road at Craigmore doing the expo out there as well. So that's pretty much June. July is a bit more going on sort of thing. Heading back to Broken Hill to do a drum making workshop to teach some lovely ladies over there how to make their own drums. And I'll be reading over there, as well as what else have we got? Oh, Daryl and I on the July the 27th are going to be holding a live show with him and I reading on stage out at Yearly Road at Craigmore Hall as well on the Saturday, I think it is the 27th of July. So that's what's coming up. I will have to actually update my calendar on my website. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on my Facebook page, on the events page as well with that. If you would like to make a booking for a reading with me, please go to my website, leannewinstonspsychicmedium.com. Click on the service button and that will take you to my online booking calendar, and you can book anywhere from a one question reading on there through to a half an hour, whether it's in person, it's in person, face to face, or it's on the phone or through Zoom online where I send you a link. The Zoom reading is recorded for you. So I send you a link. We do the reading, I record it, I then send you a link to the recording afterwards so you can watch that back at any time. So please do check out, try and get my chin over the scroll, check out leannewinstonspsychicmedium.com. I do have the online shop, and if you're wanting to do get some guided meditations, there is a couple there in the online shop that you can download to your devices as well to connect with your guides, and also a grounding one. I must get the other letting go and a healing one up very shortly as well. So they are jobs to be done. After I get over this crazy week's energy, I'm going to take some time for me tomorrow and sit and relax. Thank you, Mum. I can see my mum smiling, going, yeah, right. I love the way my mum's phone picture pops up on the screen as I say that. So, all right, guys. So I want to say take some time for yourself. Give back to yourself a little bit. I'm sorry for all those that I didn't get to all your messages and stuff like that. But please do not inbox me wanting free answers with that. If you really want your question answered before I come back and do more lives, which will probably be more like next week now, please think about booking a one question reading as well, because they get emailed back to you. All right. Okay, guys, take care. Have some new time, and I will catch up with you very quickly, very soon. Take care. Bye.